Hello, welcome to this video. Today we're going to be talking about how to script email from a domain using Python scripts. Gone are the days when you need to be a programmer before you can do or perform some certain task as a cybersecurity personnel or an ethical hacker. These days, if you know what you want, AI is going to write the code and the scripts you need. We saw how to use the harvester to gather email from a domain. Today we're going to learn how to use our own Python script to do that. So let's begin. I will go to ChatGPT, go to explore GPTs, and here I will go to programming. And the first thing here is Python. I'll click on that. So I'm going to click on Start Chat. And I'm going to paste this that I've written down before. And you're allowed to read through so that you understand what I have in mind. So read that. So I'm going to hit enter now. Here is a detailed and effective prompt you can use to generate the Python script you are describing, suitable for use with an LLM like ChatGPT or other code generator tools. So here is what the script will be able to do for me at the end of the day. Ask the user for a domain name or URL, fetch the HTML content of the specified URL, extract all email addresses found in the HTML content, find and follow links. Okay, so what I'm going to ask ChatGPT now is to generate the Python script for me and show me how to use it. That is for those of us who don't know how to use it. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT to go ahead and how to use it. So what happened is that it gave us how to use the script. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT now to show me the script so that I can save it. So I send that. And it says, here is a complete Python script you can save and run locally. This is the script and it's telling us how to save. So let's take it step by step. Assuming you don't know how to save or what to do with this script, this is what we need to do. Step 1, copy this script and save it as email_crawler.py. So that is the first step we're going to do. Save the file if you are using VCode or any other code editor. So this is what I need to do now. I'm going to copy this code. This is the file name for the Python script. So I'm going to copy this. Then I'm going to go over to my terminal and go to my desktop. LS to see what I have there. Okay, so I'm going to paste this, create a file name with this. So when I hit enter, this is the file. Now I want to copy the code and put inside this file. So I go back to the code. So I go up here, copy the code, go back to my terminal, and I'm going to paste the code here. And like it says, after pasting the code, I will say Ctrl O, enter, and Ctrl X. So here now I say Ctrl O, enter, and Ctrl X. So it means that I have saved this file. So let's see if the file is there on the desktop directory. So I'm going to say ls, and the file is saved on the desktop. So what is the next step? I come back here. The step 3 is to run the script. Meanwhile, it's always a good advice to update your Kali Linux before you run this kind of script, because Kali Linux will be needing Python to run this script. So let me show you how to update your Python. So I'll copy this and I'll head back to Kali Linux. I'll paste and I'll hit enter. It's asking for password, which I'm going to input, and I hit enter. One thing you have to know that these packages on Kali Linux is updated almost on daily basis. So it's difficult for you to check for updates and you don't see anything. And sometimes it's good to keep your Kali updated so that these scripts can run efficiently. So I'll get back to you once the update is complete. So here it says 89 packages can be upgraded. Continue. Yes or no. I'm going to say Y. It stands for yes. And I'll hit enter. Alright, so we are done with the upgrade. After updating the Python on Kali Linux, you come back to run the script. And this is what we're going to use to run the script. So I'm going to copy this. Go to my terminal and I'm going to paste. So I'm going to hit enter. And it says enter the URL of the domain, e.g. example.com. So I'm going to use the one reserved for educational purpose, and that is the full address. You can see starting with HTTPS. So I'm going to start like this, HTTPS. I'm going to use example.net. So I'll hit enter and it says invalid URL. Please enter a valid HTTP or HTTPS URL. So here is my mistake here. So I'm going to start all over again. I start again. I'll hit enter. Enter full URL, HTTPS. Here is the full URL of the domain. So I'm going to hit enter now. The scan is completed and it says email found. Save 0 email to email found.txt. So no email was found. And let's go to the desktop and see if we have any file with this name, emails_found. I want to open a new terminal for this. So I'll go to my desktop. Then ls. And if you take a good look here, although the scan didn't find any email address, but it saved the file here. If we go back to the first ls we did here, this file was not present here. So what happened is that our code actually worked and saved the file. Now let's try another domain. In situation whereby you really have a permission to do this on a domain name, all you have to do is replace example.net with the domain name you want to work with, and it's going to provide you with the required result. I want to try this on my own personal domain. So I open a new terminal and I go to the desktop, and so I'm going to hit enter. So I'm going to hit enter and wait. I have 2 emails which are also saved to this file. So this shows you that this is actually working. Let's try a web page that I hosted locally using Kali Linux. So this is a page that I hosted using Kali Linux. So I'm going to try it by copying the URL. So I'm going to recall, hit enter, and I'm going to paste that. You can see it, localhost/emails.html. So I'm going to hit enter, and you can see the result was fast because this is hosted on my local computer, and here it's discovered 8 email addresses. Let's now go over to email_found.txt. So I open a new terminal for that, and I go to my desktop, then ls, and here is the file that has been saved. So if I copy that, I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to paste the text and I hit enter, and you can see the content of this file. So this is how simple it can get. AI has come to stay and is not going anywhere. So what could take us hours and days of script writing using Python or any other programming language out there, AI can do that in just 2 minutes. So I believe with this, you have seen that what is saved here and what we have here is just the same thing. AI can be the best programmer out there. So this is how to use Python script to harvest email addresses. If you want to learn how to host or create your own web page, which you can use for testing purposes, drop a comment and I will show you how to do such. That's all for this video. I will see you on the next one.